Hello and welcome to Math 127 Pre-Calculus Part 2 online. This is for sections 1005 and 1006. My name is Jeff Downs. I'm the instructor for the course. My email address is jeffrey.downs@wnc.edu. My homepage is www.wnc.edu/Downs. My office is the Carson campus, Aspen 224. And my phone number is 775-445-4400. That's my office number. My office hours this semester are going to be Mondays and Wednesdays 11 to 1, and then on Fridays 11 to 12, or by appointment. Prerequisites for this class: 3 units of high school mathematics at a level of algebra and above, or consent to the instructor. Course description studies circular functions, trigonometric identities and equations, conic sections, complex numbers, and discrete algebra. Course objectives. Upon completion of this course, the student should be able to do the following: use geometry to work with symmetrical triangles, solve problems using the distance formula and the Pythagorean theorem, compute trigonometric functions of special angles and use them to solve for the unknown parts of right triangles, use the law of sines and cosines to solve for the unknown parts of triangles, compute vector sums and differences, solve trigonometric identities and equations, graph trigonometric functions, compute the values of inverse trigonometric functions, graph equations and functions in polar coordinates, and use de Moivre's theorem to find the powers and roots of complex numbers. Okay, so great semester. We have a lot of great topics to cover. Really looking forward to that. Okay, some other things down here: transferability within Nevada. This course is designed to apply toward a WNC degree and/or transfer to other schools within the Nevada system of higher education, depending on the degree chosen and other courses completed. It may transfer to colleges and universities outside Nevada. For information about how this course can transfer and apply to your program of study, please contact a counselor. Linkage to college admission: apply mathematical analytical problem-solving skills through the use of polynomial, exponential, and logarithmic functions, and the application of systems of equations and the application of matrices. Provide instruction that contributes to a student's ability to think critically and solve problems, to reason mathematically, and apply computational skills. Our textbook is Pre-Calculus by Paul Sison. It's the second edition. Textbook is bundled with, you can get several options. So if you're coming from this class from my 126 last semester, you got the book. You're good. And if you did your online homework, we could just transfer that right over to the current section. Not a problem. But if you're coming in new, you have some options. You have 4 options here. You can get the textbook bundled with the Hawks Learning software and the ebook. That's that first ISBN. You get the textbook bundled with the software only. That's the second ISBN. You can get the textbook alone. So textbook alone means you're doing paper homework, not online homework. You can do the ebook. That's your other option. Just get the ebook. So for those doing online work, the course is, when you go to register, it's called WNC PRC, and the section's Math 127 Spring 2016 1005/1006. So you're required to have a textbook. TI graphing calculator, though, is recommended, not required. You can get by with like a TI 84. That's not a problem. I know a lot of, I know some faculty don't allow TI 89s. So if you're going to go into calculus and it's not with me, you might consider getting the TI 83 or 84. Okay, grading scale. A, B, C, D, F. Pretty standard there. There'll be a midterm at 200 points. Quizzes, top 10 quizzes at 10 points each. Participation, minimum of 10 postings at 10 points each. And that was something that really broke a lot of hearts last semester. People with really good grades, like an A, didn't do any postings, drops them down to like a C. That was pretty tough. And I hated to do it, but that's just what it was. So make sure you do your discussion postings. Okay. Homework, 4 chapters at 50 points each. And then you have a final exam at 200 points. So there'll be a midterm and a final exam. The midterm is due March 15th, 2016, and the final exam is due May 17th, 2016. You may do the exams in one of 2 formats, paper or online, unless you're a fast-track student and your high school requires proctored paper exams. Which, honestly, I'm kind of starting to think that's the way to go, but that's down the line. Paper exams. Exams are posted in Canvas and will be downloaded and printed by the student. The exam must be received by the due date. I prefer students scan and upload the exams in Canvas, but students may use other ways to do it. But what I really want you to upload it in Canvas as a PDF file, a single PDF file. And I'm going to be a little stricter this time. I've been asking for PDFs, and people still give me JPEGs. Give me JPEG. I don't want that way. And I'll be sending out probably a video I think I got to make about how to do it real easy, how to make a PDF out of it with your cell phone if you have a smartphone. Okay. Online exams are completed in the Hawks learning system. Exams must be completed by the end of the availability time period. Paper exams will receive partial credit, or they can if they've earned it, but it can only be taken once. Online exams will receive no partial credit, but may be retaken during the exam time to improve your scores. If you try the online exam and do not like the format, you may switch to the paper exam. So you all have the same options here. You got to pick which one you want to go with. Again, the Hawks course ID is WC PRC, and the section is that. There'll be 11 quizzes in Canvas. Your top 10 scores will count toward the grade. If you miss a quiz deadline, you'll receive a score of 0. For fast track sections with proctored quizzes, you will take the quiz proctored at the high school. Participation: you must provide at least 10 postings in the discussion board. The postings must be substantive and not simply say, "I agree." You can either ask a question from our material, or you can answer a question. And your first posting should be an introduction about yourself. So 10 postings is not that much. If you did one a week, that'd be 15 postings. So get your 10 postings in, get your full credit. I don't want that to be something that's going to hurt you. In terms of homework, you have two choices for homework in this class. You can either do the Hawks Learning System section certifications, or you can do the homework assigned with each lesson in class on paper. Homework counts for a total of 200 points. If you try the Hawks and would prefer to go to homework, traditional homework, you may do so. If you do the traditional homework, you can scan and upload in Canvas. Again, I like this as a single PDF file. I do not want a bunch of JPEGs that I have to try to convert over and turn the right direction and all that kind of stuff. It's just not something I want to do for 40 students, is try to fix them. So make it to where it's easy for me to get to it, see it, and read it and grade it. Okay, you can mail it in. That's going to take longer, though. I am at the Carson campus, so I try to update all of the addresses in here to say the Carson address, but make sure it's Carson, not Fallon. I don't teach at the Fallon campus anymore. So the Hawk software works on both PC and Mac machines. There are computers in Fallon, Douglas, and the Carson campuses. Attendance. Students are expected to participate and keep pace on a regular basis at least once a week. You should be logging on at least once a week. I mean, that sounds crazy to be only once a week. It should be more like 4 or 5 times a week, but at least once a week logging on, doing some work. Any departure from attendance policy must be pre-approved by February 1st, 2016. I mean, if you're going to be gone on a trip, hopefully you'll have internet access, but if there's something going on serious, let me know and we can work it out. If you feel that you need to drop the class, you must do so by April 1st, 2016. I will not issue a W. Ethics. No cheating of any kind will be tolerated. So if I suspect on your test that you cheated, like if yours looks exactly like someone else's, the same correct and incorrect, you've got a problem. It's not cheat. Any student caught cheating, attempting to cheat, assisting in the cheating of another student will be expelled from the class with a failing grade. The alert, please note that in an effort to help students successfully complete their courses, the counseling office on campus will ask faculty for names of students they feel may be in need of additional assistance. A counselor may contact you to offer some ideas. Grade appeals can be made to Scott Morrison. There's his email address. Disability statement. If you have a disability for which you will need to request accommodations, please contact Susan Trist, the coordinator for disability support services, and there's her phone number and email address, as soon as possible to arrange for appropriate accommodations. Here is a list of important dates for the class. These are college dates. Just got them off the college website. And here is our schedule. So if you notice, we're going to cover chapters 6 and 7, then have a midterm over 6 and 7. Then we're going to cover chapters 8 and 9, and then have a final over chapters 8 and 9. So I wanted to say that the pacing is not nearly as intense as it was with Math 126. The concepts get deeper and more challenging. It's a great class. I really enjoy doing this class. But there's no review. That's one of the big differences. Before we had pretty much 2 chapters of review. There's no review. We start day 1 with new material. So hopefully that is okay. And that's about it. Let me know if you have any questions. You can email me or put something in the discussion boards. I look forward to seeing your current introductions. Okay, that's it.